Hi, my name is Jackie Ridley, and this presentation is for the PIDP 3230 program, assignment number 3. I am going to discuss the Muddies point assessment, which is one of the simplest techniques imaginable. Muddies point is one of the simplest classroom assessments. It's also remarkably efficient as it provides high information return for a very low investment of time and energy. Muddies point technique provides information on what students find the least clear and the most confusing about a lesson or a topic. Instructors use this feedback to discover which points students found most difficult to learn and to guide their teaching decisions. They then know which topics to emphasize on and how much time to spend on each. In response to this classroom technique, students must quickly identify what they do not understand and articulate those muddy points. Even though this technique is simple to administer, responding requires some high-order thinking. In using the Teaching Goals Inventory, or TGI, as referred to in the Thomas Angelo and K. Patricia Cross book, Classroom Assessment Techniques, some of the goals for students are to improve their skills at paying attention, develop ability to concentrate, improve listening skills, develop appropriate study skills, strategies, and habits, learn terms and facts of this subject, and learn concepts and theories in this subject. This technique can be virtually done in any setting, but is particularly suited to large lower division classes. These courses are often designed with freshmen and sophomores in mind and may be suitable for juniors and seniors with little or no background in the particular discipline. Although lower division courses sometimes serve as prerequisites for upper division courses, they are not always stepping stones to more advanced study. Since the student's responses to the muddiest point question usually consist of a few words or phrases, a teacher can read and sort a great many in a few minutes. They should be posted at the end of a lecture, at the close of a discussion or presentation, or immediately after reading the reading assignment. This assessment technique can be used frequently in classes where a large amount of new information is presented each session, such as mathematics, statistics, economics, health sciences, and natural sciences, probably because there is a steady stream of possible muddy points. On the other hand, it is best to use sparingly in courses where the emphasis is on integrating, synthesizing, and evaluating performance. Some important steps to take is to determine what you want feedback on. The full class session or just a segment of it. Leave enough time at the end of the class for questions and responses. If you're using a technique in class, let the students know how much time they have, provide them with slips of paper or index cards to write on, collect them as they leave, and be sure to respond at the next class or as soon as possible afterwards. Over the next couple of slides, I'll present on the pros and cons of using the muddiest point assessment and some of the do's and don'ts. The muddiest point not only is quick, simple, and easy to administer, it also requires very little preparation. For students that are shy and hesitant to ask questions in class, this is a safe alternative. It gives instructors a snapshot of what students are finding difficult, and the instructor then can focus on subsequent lessons and assignments much more accurately and effectively. By seeing the course through the eyes of the students, it reminds instructors of the range of intellectual and perceptual diversity present in each classroom. If students are asked to identify regularly the muddiest point, they tend to pay more attention to how well they are understanding the session or assignment because they expect to be asked about it, leading to more care in listening and in studying. As Mostaller points out, there are drawbacks to asking students to focus only on what they don't understand. This emphasis can undermine both students' and teachers' motivation and confidence in their abilities to achieve the intended results. To restore balance, teachers need to focus on what students do understand as well as the muddy points. It can be disconcerting that even your best prepared, most lucid lecture or lab will be misunderstood. Becoming an efficient self-assessor takes time and practice. It may not be a skill that you want to develop during class time. As students become more adept at identifying muddy points, it will increase the difficulty of the questions being asked, one that you may not be able to answer on the spot. Don't become angry or disappointed when students identify something as a muddy point, even though you are positive you presented it with absolute clarity. Don't respond until you have dealt with those feelings. To risk losing momentum of your course, don't spend too much time responding to muddy points from past sessions. Don't give the students impressions that all confusion and questions can be cleared up in a few minutes or even a few days. Some points are muddier than others, and that a few are real landslides that will take a lot of digging out. The resources used to develop this video came from an informative and thoughtful journal article. Mosteller describes how he developed and used the muddiest point in his largest undergraduate statistics course at Harvard. The other resources using the classroom assessment techniques written by Thomas A. Angelo and K. Patricia Cross. This book provides many other assessment techniques, but for now I wanted to focus on the muddiest point assessment. The muddiest point technique focuses on assessing course-related knowledge and skills. There are also other techniques that focus on this area, and they are the background knowledge probe, focused listing, misconception, preconception check, empty outlines, memory matrix, minute paper, and the muddiest point. I thank you for watching this video, and I hope that it'll assist you in determining what classroom assessment technique will work best for you. For additional information on choosing the right technique or the right situation, please check or refer to the book called Classroom Assessment Techniques by Angelo and Cross.